Hi friends, welcome to the coding challenge by Asim Jain, and as part of this challenge we need to get the kth element from last of a linked list. So this is the question from the cracking the coding interview, and this is chapter second question. Now implement an algorithm to find the kth to the last element of singly linked list. So I have got this list, and what this guy is asking, if you pass the head and the last, so I want second last element, so it should be 8 and something like that, whatever they pass. So how would you do that? So in single linked list, since you need to come back basically, so one way is you can count the length and then length minus whatever the kth element they are saying, you figure out that number and then you can go there. So let's start coding and let's understand. So first we need to count. So what we would do is we would say our current is equal to the head. Now we need to count it. So we'll say while C is not null. So it would, hop on, and then you can have a length variable which could be 0, and then as you move ahead, you can increment this variable and then you can do c dot next. So what this would do, like till the time it gets null, it would increment it. So you will get the count of this entire list. You can also sys out the length of list, the total length is, and you can print it, the length. Now we have to go to the kth, means from the total length if you minus k, that would be a target. So you can do basically for loop, and here you can start from 1 to whatever is the length from last. So let's say whatever is the length from the k, whatever the k has been passed. So you will start first element, second, third, fourth. So k is sixth. So as soon as you get to the sixth element, that's what your the current counter is. So you need to, since you need to reiterate, you will reset the counter to head, and then you can do C like the current counter to next, like your increment the counter, and then since it would get incremented, for example, 6 times, right? 8, there are total 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. So you need the second from last. So this would run for 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at this point, when this loop would get insert, it would initialize the C with the next element, which is the like this element, which is apparently the second last element. So let's see it in action, and we are all set. So this solution works. So imagine if this same solution you need to solve in doubly linked list, then how would it be? So in doubly linked list, this code would be same basically. So you need to go to the last pointer, but you don't need to count the length. So at this point you would be at the last, but here there is one change, like you don't want it, the counter, to get really null for the last. So you check till the time your c dot lex is not null. So the current pointer would be the last pointer in this case. So you can say it as last. Now what you would do is you can iterate from the last to whatever element you want to travel. So let's say if you want the very first element, I'm just imagining like very first from last, which is the last element. So what would you do is you would increment this. So uh, this this would enter here. No, it won't even enter, because if this is 1 and this is 1, so you might have to make it like this. So now what would happen is this would enter, and then you have to increment it this time by previous. So you would say previous. So what you should do is, if this is 2, so this would go here one time. Okay, let's see. So if this value k is 2, this would enter one time, and then previous to last would be the value. So let's run this, and then let's return the C here, and bingo, it works. So why we even need this last? Actually, we don't need this. So we came all the way to the last element, like current was pointing to last, and then we started moving kth from the last by using the another loop, and then this solved our problem. So I hope you like the solution. I'm sharing the code in GitHub, and please like and subscribe. And if you have a better solution, please share in the comment section. Bye and take care.